yeah, like I said, I definitely can do the second load, but like for now, I'm just about to order permits for tomorrow, so I'm picking up the superstructure, right?
Right. Tomorrow you're just doing superstructure. Nothing's changed there.
Okay. Yeah.
Deliver that.
Yeah, you can make arrangements, and then I'll definitely be interested in coming back. Just that, mind you, because this is so heavy, it might take a few days to get permits, especially for Ontario. But as soon as I'm done there, I'll be happy to go back and bring this other one, as long as your rate is okay.
Right. Well, you just need to hold it there in the yard for a week, so that's fine. So we got from Friday to Friday to pick it up at some point.
Okay.
So hopefully we should be able to do that. Right.
What kind of rate were you thinking? So that one you said is 102,000?
How much? No, it's 103,000 pounds. Yeah.
I need 2 escorts in Michigan. So because I'll be with this load.
The other one's only like I think it's 9 feet tall. The other one. It's 10 wide. 10 or 12.
Okay, hold on. I think we can disconnect this like this. Alright, so basically my broker just called, so I'm doing it's a huge crane, much bigger than, remember the track I carried from Nova Scotia to Saskatchewan? That was a Terex crane. This is the same brand, Terex, except that this one is like 5 or 3 times bigger than that crane, so I have no idea how big the tracks are, but this is like, if that one was massive, this is more massive. This is like a real monster. And see, I hooked up my brand spanking new Samsung, so now I have Samsung, oh wait a second, that's Verizon, that's not brand spanking new. But now I have the same tablet, right? So I have Samsung Tab A for Verizon for US, and I have Samsung Tab A for Rogers for Canada. So now I'm in the States. Of course, this is Perry, Michigan, Road Oasis, exit 105 on 69. And I'm loading in Illinois, south of Chicago. So they expect me tomorrow there between 8 and 12, and I'm still pretty far. So now we're going to take a break because I'm running out of hours here for some reason. I guess he didn't like that cycle switched automatically, on USA property. What? I switched it myself manually. Okay, but yeah, it doesn't. Wait a second. I had lots of off duty. I don't know why it's doing that, but it shows that like available only 2.5 hours left. I started driving at 8:30. Now it's 4:30. Not sure what it wants from me. Break. Oh, break. 2:25. Okay. Drive. I can still drive 6 hours 12 minutes, and shift 6 hours 12 minutes. Oh, okay. So yeah, it wants me to take a break, and so that's why now we're taking a break because now I have to order the permits, right? I decided, I was driving and thinking, I decided to, because I know this thing is 10 feet wide, 10 feet tall, and you don't have to be precise. I know the weight is maximum 120,000. That so I'm gonna go 15 on the front, 45, 45, 45, 45. So that's gonna be 195 gross, and then probably make it 11 wide, 11 tall, just in case. Maybe order Illinois, Indiana, and then I'll order Michigan, because Michigan I'm 105 feet long. I cannot drive over the weekend anyway, so I'll order Michigan Friday after I physically see this thing, just to make sure that all dimensions are correct. But it's not that many miles, you know. It's I just go 2 hours north towards Chicago on 57, and then I catch 94, and Indiana is only 45 miles over there, and then it's Michigan. So pretty much actually I can enter Michigan. So Michigan border is only 3 hours. Oh wow, then I should order Michigan as well. But maybe Ontario, I will need a single trip permit for Ontario. Maybe that one I'll order when I stop. But if I can enter, but what I'm talking about, nobody will give me Illinois, Indiana in one day. Like that's why I want to order them now. Time now is 4:30 local, so my transport permit company is in Iowa, so it's 3:30 over there. But this is still they only have 1 hour and a half, and there's probably people in front of me, like in lineup. But I'm gonna go on their website. I'm gonna order these 3 permits. Yeah, Illinois, Indiana, Michigan, and hopefully at least Illinois will be issued. I'm hoping, but this is a super heavy load, you know, such gross weight. They might send it off to for a review, and then I might not. Chances are I might not see it until Monday. So I'll probably be stuck in somewhere in Illinois until Monday. But this is feels good. This will be the heaviest load I ever did. And I just talked to the guy. They're looking for somebody to help them with. So I'm moving the superstructure, right, and then there's a frame under the superstructure. That one is only 102,000 pounds. He cannot pay a lot of money because he has a a budget, but at least it's 2 loads in a row. You cannot turn your head away from loads nowadays because it's so hard to find them. And I said, you gave me this load, the rate is okay, so I'll do that one cheaper, and he says thank you. So as soon as I deliver this one in Canada, I'm going to turn around, go back and pick up that other piece, but that one will be cheaper for me because it's 103, so I think I'll leave the Jeep at home. And this way I don't need 2 escorts in Michigan, because in Michigan, yeah, over 90 feet, I think, or 100 feet, but I know that with 105 I will need 2 escorts, which is, very expensive. So definitely my expenses on the second load, 102, 103,000 pounds, they will be much less than for this one. I think I found the last spot where it's a dual spot where 253 footers can park, and I was able to squeeze in from the opposite direction. It was super tight, but the steerable axle in the back saved the day, and so I have 1 hour 28 minutes left on my clock, so we're gonna go off duty. So I worked 8 hours and 43 minutes today. Actually, that's driving. And then another time, so basically, yeah, I spent a lot of time today, but now, now I need to draw a signature. Because this is a new tablet. Sign. Okay. How do we save it? I think it's already signed. Sign. I certify, yeah. Inspection, I don't need inspection. Anyway, I think we're good. Everything is signed. So now we just, we go off duty. Save. And that's it. So we're going off duty. Local time is just past 8, which means, so it's 8:15, which means that I can start driving at 6:15 local time, and from here it's 285 kilometers. I will let you guys convert that into miles. Just divide by 1.609, so 285 kilometers, so it's like roughly 160 miles, I'm thinking. And I will drive non-stop. That should put me at that location probably around 9:30. And that's the main goal for tomorrow, is to be there between 8 and 12. And also the broker called me with good news, because they have other loads over there, other parts of the same big crane. And I told him before, I said, if you want, I can go back once I deliver this 120,000 piece. I can go back and pick up 102,000 pound frame of that crane. So I'm picking up a superstructure, and the superstructure sits on that frame, massive frame, and that would be like an easy load because it's very short. And the problem they're facing is all these loads have to be vacated from that property on Friday. And so this guy is hiring somebody to move that off-site closer to Canada, and then when I return, so it'll be less miles for me. So I don't get as much money as for this load, but that one is, almost 20,000 pounds lighter. But still, it's 2 loads in a row for the same broker. See, that's what can sometimes happen. So I found one load, had no idea about the other one, and now I'm actually I'm doing 2 loads. So my bank will be super happy, and my CEO will be super happy, and maybe the driver will get a bonus or something. I don't know. All right, thanks for watching. Thanks for your patience. I'll do another vid tomorrow, and I'll show you this monster load. I just hope my wheels will not fall off, because this will definitely be the heaviest load I ever did. Take care.